Indian Texpreneurs Federation, ITF, is a novel success story of collaborative growth representing the entire manufacturing gamut of textile sector in Tamil Nadu. It's one of the largest such textile entrepreneurs network in the country. It's a unique platform that encourages knowledge sharing and promotes a spirit of cooperative competition among its members. It has gone a long way in empowering members to achieve manufacturing excellence and become competitive in the domestic and global markets. Now ITF is bringing out a series of educative videos on best practices on shop floor. You are watching the first in the series on the best practices in Autoconer department. Best work practices Autoconer operator. Operator has to come inside the department not less than 15 minutes in advance before shift beginning. This is required to get an appropriate handing over from the previous shift operator. While coming to the department, should wear overcoat, cap, face mask and earplug. She should also wear only half-sleeve chudidar or sari. This is safe while working in order to avoid any injuries. She should not wear metal rings, metal bangles, long, loosely hanging chains, wristwatch with metal strap. This is to ensure that no untoward incident happens while at work. She should see the information display board to take note of any information or instruction on special follow-ups. Should meet the previous shift operator and receive necessary handing over instructions. Should discuss regarding any specific follow-up, counts running, any samples, etc. Should go around the machine once, observe the counts running, identification display board, color code display, cup stock in trolley, whether all magazines are filled up, paper cone stocker has sufficient paper cones, half cup stock, waste level in suction chamber, etc. Should check the running condition of auto doffer, blowing and suction condition of OHTC, condition of cups carrying trolley, whether castor wheels are clean without yarn waste, etc. Trolley with paper cones should be taken from paper cone storage area and kept near Autoconer by operator. Machine number, drum number, date, shift details need to be written on empty paper cones. After this, cones have to be placed drum number wise on creel. Remaining paper cones have to be kept on the stand beneath round magazine in each machine. Crate with cups has to be carried in specified trolley from storage area to the machine. Ensure crates do not have cups of different counts mixed up. Should keep both hands clean and dry to avoid any stains on cups while picking up. Should rub both palms on the front chalk powder bag hung near the machine to keep the palms dry. She has to verify the DOF label, which has a ring frame number for traceability in case of any defects in the cop's crate, and preserve it till all the cops in the crate are exhausted. If there are more number of defective cops in the same crate, she has to inform ring frame number to supervisor for taking appropriate corrective action on the ring frame. She has to pick not less than 4 cops per pick from cop's trolley, remove the underwinding coils from every cop and feed them on the round magazine pockets. Ensure minimum yarn length is removed from cop. Ensure to feed only half cops in 2 pockets which are earmarked per magazine. This is to ensure that half cops are not accumulated and simultaneously exhausted. This is also to ensure that half cops are not consecutively fed, which would result in more number of splices at frequent intervals, resulting in a defective yarn. If there are no half cop stock, full cops can be fed in these pockets also. Should regularly check for any red light glowing. If so, immediately attend the same and then only to continue feeding of cops. This is to minimize stoppage of drums and improve production. While attending the red light, she should first loosen the buried end on the cone. This is to facilitate easy pickup of thread from cone by suction arm during next attempt for splicing. Look for any bunch yarn in suction arm gripper arm and clean the same while attending red light. If there is any fluff inside part of electronic yarn clearer, she has to carefully clean the slot with a paper and then restart the drum. If there is any drum which stops repeatedly due to red light, frequent cops ejection, etc., same has to be communicated to fitter, supervisor for necessary corrective action. Operator should ensure proper rotation of wax roll. Running wax roll has to be replaced with new one when it is reduced to 3 mm thickness or when the indicator lamp glows. Before replacing new wax roll, wax shafts must be cleaned to remove any yarn waste, remaining wax powder, etc. Wax roll must be put into use with plastic wax disc always. Do not use 2 used wax rolls together in same wax shaft. New and used wax rolls should be properly stored in respective bags without any fluff accumulation. When the alarm siren blows, once in 2 hours, she has to remove yarn waste and OHTC waste from respective chambers and keep in respective bins. After waste removal, she has to go around the machine, look for any copse on floor and collect the same. If there are more copse fallen on floor near a particular spindle, same has to be informed to fitter, supervisor for necessary corrective action. Ensure no empties, copse, cones are lying on floor in and around machine. Always ensure that no red light is glowing without attention. In case of any yarn hanging on cradle, same should be removed. This is to avoid unnecessary breaks, wild thread going into cone. Operator should not touch the running parts for safety. While feeding copse, if there are any red lights glowing in opposite machine, same should also be attended. This is to help adjacent operator and improve productivity. Keep the machine area clean always. At the end of the shift, operator has to collect the yarn waste and OHTC fan waste separately and carry to the weighing area where supervisor, foreman will weigh the waste and record. At the end of the shift, operator has to clean the machine covers before handing over to next shift. In case of any machine issues, idles, same has to be written in the respective notebook for the attention of fitters. While handing over to the next shift, see the production achieved, efficiency achieved in the display board, explain all information to the next shift operator. Meet the supervisor after shift is completed before leaving the department. Best work practices Autoconer cone carrier. To make ready, required number of empty paper cones required for production. Appropriate count labels have to be pasted. After that, to collect count-wise paper cones on paper cone trolley and store in specified location. Should rub both palms on the French chalk powder bag hung near the machine in order to keep the palms dry. Cone carrier has to collect the doffed cones in specified trolleys. Cones have to be removed from conveyor regularly. Ensure not more than 50 cones are there on conveyor belt at any point of time. While taking each cone from conveyor, inspect the same under UV lamp before placing in trolley. Any cone with visible defects like damaged cone, package defects, etc. have to be kept separately and handed over to supervisor. Should wear safety goggles during UV inspection. Keep cones of only one count in each trolley. Should not store cones of different count in same trolley. During collecting cones from conveyor, should ensure only defect-free cones are kept on trolley. When trolley is full, same has to be parked near next stage of process, for example, yarn conditioning plant. Ensure no cones are lying on floor near machine. Keep the machine cone storage area clean always. Best work practices for the person employed on Autoconer empty sorter. Should meet the previous shift operator and receive necessary handing over instructions. Should discuss regarding any specific follow-up, counts running, any samples, etc. Should go around the machine once, observe the counts running, identification display boards, color code display, etc. Should rub both palms on the French chalk powder bag hung near the machine to keep the palms dry. Should check the running condition of empty sorter, condition of empties without yarn remnants, half copse, rejected copse in crates. Should check whether machines are clean without yarn waste, whether empty storage area is kept properly by previous shift person. Receive appropriate information from previous shift person regarding releasing of empties, special follow-ups, etc. Check whether half COPs segregated are kept separately count-wise in respective crates. While working, ensure that sorting machines are operated properly. Also attend to problems, if any, based on the glowing of different color indication lamps in the empty sorter machines. Ensure rejected half COPs are handed over to Autoconer operators once the crate is filled up to enable them exhaust the same then and there. If any defective COPs, empties are received, same has to be kept separately and handed over to supervisor with details of ring frame number for corrective action. Should ensure all COPs are run out completely without any wastage of yarn. If not able to run, same has to be shown to supervisor and remnants cleaning has to be done only after getting his approval. Keep not more than 3 crates in filled up condition in the stand in empty sorter. Ensure no empties, COPs are lying on floor in and around machine. Ensure crates do not have different color empties in mixed up condition. Always keep the machine, empties, storage area clean. At the end of the shift, empty sorting person has to weigh machine-wise cleaned waste and hand over the details to Maestri. In case of any issues in machine, same has to be written in the respective notebook for the attention of fitters, supervisors. Ensure COPs clean waste percentage is below 0.02%